Shalom, Shalom. Call the law Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah, Shem Kodash. And of course, double honors go out to the apostles and elders, Great Millstone, alright, who through the Holy Spirit continue to teach us His truth. This is Nama with the DC camp. And this video is going to be about someone that was newly appointed to a cabinet position, alright, and has been lauded as a Native American. So here we go with this game again, alright, because people don't understand nationality. These Edomites, alright, go about claiming to be something that they're not, alright. And this woman's name is Deb Haaland, alright, and that last name should give you some idea who she truly is. But let's continue on. It says Deborah Ann Haaland, born, blah blah blah, is an American politician serving in the U.S. representative for New Mexico's 1st Congressional District since 2019. A former chair of the Democratic Party of New Mexico, her district includes most of Albuquerque, okay, so on and so on. On December 17, 2020, then President-elect Joe Biden announced that he would nominate Haaland to serve as United States Secretary of the Interior. If confirmed, she would become the first Native American to run the Department of the Interior and the first Native American Cabinet Secretary in U.S. history. Really? Is that a fact? Well, let's find out who she really is. It says early life and education. Haaland was born in Winslow, Arizona. She is an enrolled member of the Laguna Pueblo. The Pueblo people have lived on a land that is now the state of New Mexico since the 1200s. I beg to differ on that, and I would say much earlier. Alright, it says, and Haaland identifies herself as 35th generation New Mexican, okay. Her mother, Mary Toya, a Native American woman, okay, served in the United States Navy. Her father, Major J.D. Dutch Haaland, a Norwegian American, was an officer in the United States Marine Corps. Alright, blah 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 blah. You are determined, let's go get some lineage here, by your father's line, not your mother's. Here's paternal lineage tests. Alright, it says hold on. Wow. See, this is how these fake Jews get up in here, claiming to be, because they go by the mother. It says your direct paternal, this is paternal lineage test. Your direct paternal lineage is in the line that follows your father's paternal ancestry. This line consists entirely of men, all in the Bible, especially early in Genesis. It says such and such beget, such and such beget, such and such beget. Alright, what do you think that's talking about? Men beget, they push their seed forth. Alright, women conceive the seed from the man. Men beget, women conceive. Basic, simple. So how did this all get screwed up and turned around? Because as it says, let's get not again. I apologize. Just something with, let me restart it. This particular computer, for some reason, it just scrambles blue letter. For some reason, it doesn't load right. Let's try it again. Here we go. Okay, now let's go to Matthew 13th chapter. See this, for all you that are in the Christian church, I would encourage you to get out of that mess immediately, because that's all it is. It's not teaching anything, but especially the so-called black church. All right, it's not teaching you. It's just song and dance and wearing your best clothes on Sunday and all that. It's just simple stuff. All right. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. It says, another parable put he, and this is Yahweh Shai talking about, put forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants, in fact, let's go into that right now. Tare. What is a tare? All right. Let's go to Strong's G22. All right. 15.
Strong's G2215. Zizanion.
Zizanion. Alright. A kind of darnel resembling wheat, except the grains are black. Alright. Of uncertain origin, darnel or false grain, tares. So think of it in the context of human beings, where you have someone that resembles, or has got the phenotype apparently of someone, but they're not of the same nation. Alright? And that's why the so-called black woman doesn't understand. She does not push forth seed, she conceives. So when she gets with someone of another nation, alright, that's a tare. That person comes out. Perfect example, the mayor of New York. Especially his son, he got the big fro. I mean, from someone just looking at him, not knowing any better, he looks like a Jake. He looks like, alright, an Israelite. But no, you are what your father is. Alright, so that is a chocolate-covered Edomite. So there you have it. Alright, it says a kind of darnel, bastard wheat. Resembling wheat. Now you understand what it's talking about. Resembling wheat, except blah blah blah. Something's evidently different about it. It's not the same. It resembles. And that's how our people get caught up. Exactly what we're talking about here. Alright. Your lineage is through your father. Let's back that up with scripture. Let's go to Numbers. This is Numbers 1 and 18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward. Alright? So let's go into that. Pedigree. Alright? Because they have our people, these devils have all our people just, you don't know if you're coming and going, because they are such liars. This is all, in a way, I've used that word for a few videos now, and it's called gaslighting. But this is what this devil does. He makes you, through his slick words, through his lies, alright, he makes you doubt reality, alright, the normal, alright, and you start believing in the abnormal. Alright, this is Strong's H3205, Yalad, alright, to beget, what were we talking about begetting earlier? Alright, let's go into that real quick. exactly what I did not want. Salakia. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, to bear, bring forth, as in see. Alright. Let's see. If you're not paying attention, you got this seems somewhat ambiguous in a way. You got to be very careful because this devil is trying to, again, you got to understand he's trying to push forth that or justify that Jewish philosophy. All right, you can tell by how these definitions are worded. All right, let's see. What does act as midwife have anything to do? Wow. To show lineage. Oh, God. Man. Declare pedigree. Okay. Let's just go. Oh, wow. See here, that's what we're talking about. You got to be careful. The blue letter in some cases, because this truth is hurting these bastards. Alright, let's look up pedigree. Pedigree. Alright. The recorded ancestry, especially upper class ancestry of a person or. Alright, let's go to the Free Dictionary. Alright, let's see. Pedigree is a noun, a line of ancestors, lineage, a list of ancestors, family tree, alright. They're trying to dance all around it. Alright. Yeah, I get all this, but determined through who? That's what I'm trying to look for. Like I say, they're dancing all around it. Let's see. Boy, these devils, I tell you. See here? Wow, I had to go all the way down here. Thesaurus. 1. Pedigree. The descendants of one individual. His entire lineage, alright, has been warriors, as an example. Bloodline, alright. Line of descent. Parentage. Origin. Stock, alright. Kinfolk. Family line. Example, it says people descended from a common ancestor. His family has lived in Massachusetts since the Mayflower. Alright. Successive generations of kin. I'm just giving you these examples because this is really only where you see it. Alright. It just won't come out and say it. Alright. Wow. The more and more you come across things like this, you hate this devil even more. That's all I'm going to get from this. Wow. Wow. This devil got a lot to pay for, I tell you. And he will pay. Alright. Be no doubt about that. But anyway, let's see. Let's go back to this woman here. Alright, so we know her father therefore he's an Edomite. All right. And nowhere could I find a picture of him. All right. I tried and I tried and I tried. I cannot find a picture of him. He passed away in 2005. All right. So these are these people that they plant. All right, in certain positions, and this is Esau's MO. All right, how he steals a person's culture. That's why we call them culture vultures. All right, and on top of that, what did she do once she got in? See, she looks, if you just look at her, you know, she looks like a typical Native American. That's why I read you Matthew 13. All right. Now, what's the first thing she does? My trans flag is still proudly displayed outside my office. Wow. That's why we kept telling you, Jakes, not to get involved with that Black Lives Matter, because that was just this LGBTQ mess in disguise. That's what they were really pushing. That's whose rights they were really pushing for. Alright? While pretending to be about all the Jakes, the males being shot down in the street. They didn't give a damn about that. But yet, you want to jump on board because you got this... I'm not going to say what I was going to say. You somehow get this idea that everybody oppressed is linked to you. No, they want to replace us or you. Alright? They don't give a damn. They're using us as a means to an end. That's it. Period. And look at some of these comments. Keep standing up for what is right, Debbie or Deb. And thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful work that you do for all the citizens of this great country. That's why this place is falling apart. Support all people no matter the consequence. In the memory of my brother who died because of a hate, and he got all caps, hate crime, I thank you. See, these people playing games and it's at our people's expense. Unfortunately, our people are just, it's no other way to say it, so damn stupid. Alright? I'm thinking of Jeremiah 4th chapter 4:22. Alright, our people are sottish children. These people keep doing the same thing over and over to us, and we keep falling for it. That's all the more reason why we need to get the hell up out of this place. Alright, it has never been. Look at this. This is this woman, this supposedly Native American here. This is how they do. And Jake keeps falling for it. Because you all trapped up in that black. And I'm saying this because they play the same game, seem like at least the last 3 election cycles. Alright. Give you someone that skin that looks like yours or ours, and you fools vote them in. We need to get the hell up out there. Do I have anything else? Nope. That's it. I didn't want to spend that much time on this, but here we go again. She's not Native American. That is a so-called white woman. This is a tear. Alright, so with that, I didn't mean to spend that much time on it. Hey, this is why we bring out things like this for edification's sake. Whoever views this, I hope, is edified to that fact, because that's what we try to do here, alright? In hopes of waking up the remaining hopefully elect. So with that, shalom.